In case you didn't know, I too am allergic to nuts. Last episode, I talked about what I did with the hundreds of samples that I came home with from the facility last month, and I sent out a request asking people if they would like to try a sample. I got a lot of interest when I sent out that request for samples, so I went to the post office over the last few weeks and sent out over 100 different packages all throughout the world. I'm in Texas, so a lot of people in the States got my message, but a lot in Canada, even a few in the UK, and even one in Australia, which is pretty cool. Now, I also mentioned that I was concerned about melting. The bars are made of chocolate, and I had a concern that they were going to melt pretty significantly as we are in the thick of summer and it is hot, hot, hot. Unfortunately, I was proven relatively correct. Damn you, son. We also got our first Mix Got No Nuts employee, meet Holly. Her title is to be determined, but she's very cute and loves protein bars. Right? Yeah, she does. So like I said, last week I went to the post office and sent out probably over 100 packages, and most of the people who requested samples have gotten their bars. Some people haven't. I haven't either shipped them out yet or they're still in transit. Some people got a slightly melted bar, so you could just like put it in the fridge and reform it after 30 minutes and it'll be fine. Some people legitimately got liquid, less viscous than water. So I posted on Facebook, if you did get a bar that was unfortunately melted, message me and I'll make sure you get a better sample down the line before you actually make a purchase. I want to make sure that everyone's getting the bar that I know is a great bar and not just a melty mess. However, a lot of people did get their bars in very good condition and the reviews have been really positive. On each bar, I put a little QR code that led to a survey. And for the people who did fill out the survey, I've been very, very pleased with the results of the beta testing. Now, people have been really nice when it comes to understanding about the melting problem and telling me, hey, I just stuck it in the fridge for like 30 minutes and it was great. This thing is fantastic. Well, I know it's fantastic, but thank you. Even the people who did get a liquidy mess completely understand that it's just the name of the game when you're shipping chocolate across the country, across the world. Fortunately, there is a chance of it melting, and the bar does have some oils and some butters in it that will kind of seep out when it gets too hot. So I'm gonna make sure those people get a better sample because I don't want that to be their first impression of the Mix Got No Nuts bar. I want it to be a good one, so I'll send them samples down the line. There was one lady who even reached out asking for a sample, and when she got a melted bar, she said she totally understands. It's the name of the game. She actually owned a chocolate truffle business and wouldn't even ship in the summer months of June, July, and August. It's currently July right now because she would be very concerned over people's impressions with a melted truffle. So I kind of am getting that. These bars are just very chocolatey and gooey and fudgy, and unfortunately they just don't do well under the star of what we call a sun. However, I am pleased to report that when I attached the survey to each of the bars, I got a lot of excellent feedback. A lot of them sent me great written reviews. Some of them sent me videos. And in my survey, I asked not only to review the bar, but also tell me why a nut-free protein bar would be important to you. And I got some really juicy material that I'm gonna be using in the future to help promote the protein bar when it is ready for sale, whenever that may be. Probably like 2047. That's a lie. Nuts are dumb. I've been saying it since day one. Nuts are dumb. As you can see, the reviews are super positive. You got people who have kids with nut allergies. You have the kids with nut allergies. You have people who are just trying to be cognizant of their family's allergies, trying the bar and really liking it. This just gives me a lot of confidence that this is actually a good product. I don't even understand how you could not like it, in my personal opinion. I mean, they're just like a big block of fudge. The trajectory of the current release date is probably going to be more towards the end of 2026, the next few months. I know I kind of keep pushing it back, but you know, things happen. I'm at the mercy of some of these professionals who have schedules, and I'm just like, can we just go? Can we just go? Can we go? Please, like, go, let's go now. Like now, please, now. You wait, no, I gotta wait another week? Okay, that's fine. So hopefully when it cools down, it will be a little easier to ship these bars without worrying about hot weather, but I'm very pleased with the results I've gotten so far. So next steps, my food scientist is gonna make a slight tweak to the process, not the ingredients or anything, not the taste, just like a slight tweak to make sure that we can more easily control the temperature when we're making the bar at the facility. Very minor tweak, but it's gotta be done. Now my next big challenge is getting the packaging design up and running. I have a designer on standby who's ready to design the package, and then I have a packaging vendor who's ready to print the package. I just got to give them material and information to do that, but I can't really do that until we have a go ahead on the final formulation that can be made at the facility, and it's like 95% there. So that's kind of my next big hurdle. I know I said I'm looking at, I don't know, a release date of a month, maybe 2 months from now, but I know I keep pushing that back, but it is what it is. Just things happen. So anyway, been Road to a Nut Free Launch episode 5. And if you're watching this and you're not on the email list at mixedgotnonuts.com, I'm gonna come to your house. And I'm gonna knock on your door and I'm gonna say, hey, why are you not subscribed to the Mixed Got No Nuts email list? And you're gonna say, I don't know, Mick. And I'm gonna say, shame on you. Sign up for the email list. My name is Mick. This has been episode 5 of the Road to a Nut Free Launch. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. I'd like to thank future Mrs. No Nuts for this lovely shelf of lovely decorations. You can see no nuts, please. We also have Canadian golf balls. And my in-laws are Canadian, so they gave me these golf balls. Now, am I a great golfer? No. Am I okay? Yes. But I'm still afraid I'm gonna lose these on the golf course, so I'm not going to use them. They are gonna remain as decoration, so they don't ever get lost. You can see, now this is Justin Herbert, and fun fact about me, I'm a huge Los Angeles Chargers fan, so if you're a Chargers fan and want to get free protein bars, your chances are pretty good.